Hello there guys, this is PersianGamer here, and today I've got another trading video for you guys. It's a new tip, it's different to the last one, well at least a bit different, and this is mainly for the richer people, I want to say, on Ultimate Team. For people, well, depends, like you couldn't do this with maybe 15 to 20k, but personally I would recommend it to people who have more than 100k and would like a new way of trading. I wouldn't say new, I've seen a lot of other people use it, but I just like to inform you guys on this one. Alright, so this one is on informed trading, as you might have found out by the title. And my favorite play that I normally use is the informed Jordi Alba. So what I normally do is I go and search them up. La Liga, Barcelona, and after you put his information in, and if you don't know what the player goes for, you could easily search him up on Foothead, and you could easily get the information on there. So, and then that way you'll know what they go for. But if you like don't have access to a computer, just search him up. There's no harm in searching him up and just get a feel to what his price goes for. What I normally will do is I normally just put a 100k, and then I just minimum. So okay, so as you can see, there's loads. So I know that he goes for more than 100k. So the next thing I do is I split down the middle to 150k, and there's none. So I'll increase it by 10k, 160, and there's none. Okay, from here I'll increase by 5. Alright, so as you can see, there's 3 for less than 165k, and the cheapest one is in the 41212, and that is a pretty good deal if you want to buy now, but we don't want to do that. But at least now we know that the cheapest in the market is 162,000, right, at this moment in time. So what you do is delete all that information, and you bring out your very useful calculator. I use it a lot. I use my calculator a lot when I'm trading. And what you would do is put in the price, so it was 162,000, and then you would times it by 0.95. And I would also like to thank the person who gave me the tip of times it by 0.5 instead of dividing by 100 and then times it by 5. And also, if you guys are wondering why I'm doing this, it's because of the EA tax. So I will not get my 100% money back if I sell that player on. EA will take 5% of the profit that I will make. So that's why I'm times by 0.95 instead of times 1. Alright, so now we know that the cheapest like I will want to get is 154,000. So if I pick a Jordi Alba inform for 154,000, I'm only going to make 100 coin profit, which is useless. What you want to normally do is search one up for around 150k, and you'll make yourself 3k profit. But if you want to be, if you got more time, you could bid 145 and then put that into the maximum bid price. But as I said, if you know that you're gonna get outbidded, then just feel free to put 250k. But I'll normally put 155. 145, so that I can make around 10k profit, 8k profit. Oh, there you go. So I've already found one, and what I would normally do is bid at the lowest price, so 143. And you never know, you might not get outbidded, but that is quite unlikely. So, but anyway, I'll still bid on it, and I'm most definitely gonna get outbidded. But that's alright with me. I will just go outbid them, and hopefully, they won't outbid me. But don't never ever forget what your maximum budget is, because if you go over that 153,000, then you're not gonna make any profit, and if anything, you might even lose a bit of money. So you want to be really careful with that. And the other one that I was playing around with, and also guys, the other tip that I want to give to you guys is there won't be like too many informs in the market. And I know what most of you guys are used to. You're used to going to 59 minutes, and then you're not able to find one, and you just give up. So where is a 59-minute mate? So there you go. Yeah, it's close enough. Alright, so there you go. Should be here. Alright, so 59-minute, and there's no informs on the market. What I normally do is go past the 59-minute, and bam, I've already found another inform, and add it to your watch list, and then bid on it. Then don't be afraid to go past that 59-minute just because you know just because it's past the 1 hour doesn't mean you can't bid on it. So yeah, definitely keep that in mind. And also, guys, one other thing that I always nearly get tricked into is what people do is they'll put an inform up. Say, let's use this Jordi Alba for example. There you go. His start price, they put him up for 150. I'm not saying this guy here is doing the same thing, but I've seen a lot of other people do it. The starter price at 105 coins, and then people will bid and bid and bid and more. And what they would do is get one of their friends to say it's at 121k, and I bid 122k. Their friend would go and bid 223k. So it's like 100 difference. And if I'm spamming the make bid button, I'm gonna make a loss, and make a big loss. I'm gonna make it like 100k loss. So you definitely wanna watch out for that, because if you fall for it, then like if you have that extra money, which I do, so I have 461k. If this happened to me, which it hasn't before, luckily, but I've been very close to doing that a couple of times. So be careful when you're spamming the make bid button. And the other player that I normally like to use is Evra. He's from France, and he plays for my favorite team, Manchester United. And here's another great inform to use. But as again, guys, you don't have to use these players. These are just what I'm using to what I'm using as an example. I mean, now that I've made it, use these two as an example. Most people go and use this as an example. So there's loads of informs out there. Go and find your own one, because these two will most definitely be being used a lot now, because I put it in this video. Not a lot, but how many people watch it. A couple of them will definitely go and try the Evra and the Jordi Alba. So I'm not stopping you from doing this, but it's just gonna make it harder for you. So, but you feel free to use these two players if you want to. 9-5. Alright, so now this is for the Evra. Alright, so the sorry about that. The maximum bid you want to do is for this 125k, so you could make around 3k profit. So you put in 125k into maximum price, and just keep scrolling. There you go. There's one here. So and it's in a good formation. Don't forget, like the formation is quite important. So yeah, I'm gonna make a bid on this one. As you can see, I bid 125k. Ooh, 25k, yeah. And so if no one outbids me on this one, I'll make around 3k profit, which isn't much. But I could have easily bidded 124, 123, and I would have made more profit. And this works really well overnight as well. So it's useful to bear that in mind. If you find any informs that are going overnight, be sure to bid on them, because people will be sleeping, at that time. Well, most people anyway, in that country. But obviously there's gonna be loads of other people who are playing at the same time. But it'll be less people, so it's good to bear that in mind. But yeah, guys, that's my tip. This is the inform trading tip, and I'm sure most of you know about this, but this is for people who don't, and maybe you do know about it, but just weren't sure on how to do it. I hope this has clarified it for you guys. And this also works for informs that go for 20k, 30k, 50, any amount. Even if they're worth 500k, you could still use this, especially for the more expensive players. For example, the inform Falcao. I mean, I used them a couple of times, and it's quite useful. So yeah, be sure to bear that in mind. And also, guys, if you found this useful, or if you thought this could help in the future, please leave a like, and also comment below if you have any questions about this, and also if you know any other trading tips or anything that you want to comment below, feel free to do that. And also, guys, be sure to check out my other trading tip video, which is on my channel, and I think that's quite useful as well. So yeah, be sure to check that out. And also my team of the year predictions, which is also quite useful. So yeah, guys, and also I've just recently made a Twitter page and a Facebook page, so be sure to check them out as well, and give it a like, and also follow me on Twitter. That'd be quite nice. And be sure to subscribe, comment, and like. You know, any subscription I get at this point is just so amazing. I mean, it is so crucial, and I'm thankful for. Even I've only got 4 right now. I'm so thankful for those 4 people. So, and also likes as well. Every like that I get, I'm so thankful for it. So yeah, guys, this has been Informed Trading, and this has been Persian Gamer here, signing out.